Tuesday.
Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ MB.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
Absolutely. Today is actually Martin Luther King Jr.'s born day, by the way.
The actual one, not when we celebrate it on Monday.
Yes.
So why don't we celebrate it on a Monday and not just on his day every year?
Because it's a holiday that they want you to have off from work.
I need that
so they always do that.
Yeah, you need that 3-day weekend, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a 3-day weekend if it falls on a Tuesday.
Oh, it's not about his birthday. It's about the 3-day weekend.
It's always about the commercial success of said holiday. You know what I'm saying? How can we make some money off this situation? How can we get some vacation time from this situation?
And shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. They won last night. I was at the Nets game.
And they beat the
Boston.
Celtics?
Yeah, they beat the Celtics last. They blew them out, too.
Okay.
Well,
it wasn't a blowout. It was up 27 at one point. How did it end?
Toward the end, it wasn't a blowout.
Really?
I got a little nervous. Yeah, I think it was as close as like 7.
It was up 27, and I turned the game off.
Well,
Yeah,
they won. That's the most important
Yeah, they
part.
did win.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They made me the global ambassador of, let me get this title right, Diversity, Inclusion, and Community Engagement for the Brooklyn Nets, for the Barclays.
I'll drop a clue bomb for Angela Yee for that.
Well, congratulations.
It's the first time they've ever had this position, so I'll be helping them do things in the community in Brooklyn, because, you know, Brooklyn's a great place to be, and I definitely rep Brooklyn.
That's interesting, because the NBA is already so diverse.
Exactly. So they want to make sure they do a better job as far as getting the players involved in the community, and also having their staff be a lot more diverse to reflect that.
Got you.
Okay. Well, today is National Bagel Day and National Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Shut up, man.
How about National Fresh Squeezed Juice Day? How
Today's
about
National
that?
Fresh Squeeze. I was going to keep going. I was going to ask about National Booch Day. What is Booch?
Y'all worried about
Kombucha.
the wrong things. Out of everything on this list, the most important one is National Hat Day. You know why? Because I have a receding hairline. Dropping the clues bomb for everybody out there with a receding hairline who's not trying to go to Tory Lane's or Safari route and, you know, get a fake one.
So every day is National Hat Day for you guys.
When I don't have a haircut, absolutely.
My goodness. Well, Neil Brennan will be joining us.
Our guy, Neil Brennan. You know, we have a quota here on the Breakfast Club, a racial quota to fill.
What does that mean?
You need at least one white person a month on the show.
Stop it.
And we're filling our quota on Martin Luther King's birthday with Neil Brennan this morning. Yes.
Well,
So-
you know Neil Brennan
So we
from
got her for that Martin Luther King birthday.
the Chappelle Show with Dave Chappelle. You know him as a stand-up comic.
That's right.
He has a, 3 mics special on
3 mic special. But
Netflix, and he has a new one out.
Yeah, he's a new one on Netflix now, Comedians of the World, I believe
Yes,
it's called.
that's what it's called.
And you know, last week when the whole Surviving R. Kelly thing was going on, you know, Dave Chappelle's Pee on You resurfaced.
Right.
You know, because people were saying, okay, it's not funny anymore in light of all the new information. And Neil Brennan actually helped write that sketch.
Okay.
So he can
What
speak
he
to
has
that.
to say about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. Front page news. What we talking about?
Well, let's talk about the shutdown. Now, I got to travel for the second time since this whole shutdown has happened. And we're going to give you some tips because a lot of people from TSA are calling out because they're not getting paid right now. So we'll tell you what they're saying you need to do.
Okay. We'll get into all that. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Body is DJ NV Angela Yee. Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast
Man,
Club.
Lil Wayne don't talk about a goddamn thing on that song. It's just a
5,
good
4,
record
3,
for
2,
people
1,
to Harlem Shake to. He don't say, he's not saying nothing.
It sounds good when they do the highlights too. If you ever watch football, they play the football highlights and play that in the
That's
background.
what I said, but it's that beat though. That's that old G
Classic.
Dap.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get in some front page news. What we talking about?
Well, you're not going to do scores or anything?
No, we usually don't do basketball scores to playoff times because so many games.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about this shutdown. It's 3 weeks into the shutdown, and they're saying if you're going to travel out of Atlanta's airport, they say give yourself 3 hours.
Why?
Oh, my God. More than twice as many TSA agents called out sick. And Monday is a really busy travel day normally. So they said yesterday was absolutely crazy.
Drop on the clues bombs for the TSA agents in Atlanta. Y'all got the right idea.
And also the FAA aviation safety workers also have been sidelined, about 3,300 of them. So now air traffic controllers are also working without pay right now. So it affects more than just the TSA. So when you're traveling, you do have to give yourself plenty of time. I mean, in Miami, they had closed one of their concourses over the weekend. In Houston, at George Bush Intercontinental Airport, they have staffing issues as well. They had to close the terminal to just give yourself lots of extra time.
So you said the air traffic controllers aren't working. So what does that mean?
I mean, they are, but they're they're working without pay.
They can't
And so, of course, you know what that means.
They can't direct the planes.
So they don't even really care. They just be like, all right, man, y'all out.
Go.
They just salute you. They salute the pilot. Like, do what
I mean,
you
look,
do.
there's a lot more people calling out sick because they have to figure out other ways to make money, too. So people are driving Uber or Lyft. They have mortgages and bills to pay.
That's exactly what it is. Most TSA workers are just calling out because they're working a temp job to make some money. And I'm be honest, I don't blame any of the TSA workers at this point. Do you realize this is the worst time of year not to be getting a check? People spend money over the holidays.
Yeah, they got
and this time of year, you're trying to get money back. Exactly.
Right.
You probably went in the red over the holidays.
I mean, it's been almost a month. This is the longest shutdown.
Yes. And today's the 15th. It's bills to be paid.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is when your mortgage is late. After the 15th, it's late.
All right. Now, Donald Trump, also because of the government shutdown, doesn't have any food to serve people at the White House. And the Clemson University football team actually showed up there for their national championship celebration. And this is what happened.
So I had a choice. Do we have no food for you? Because we have a shutdown. Or do we give you some little quick salads that the First Lady will make along with the Second Lady? They'll make some salads. And I said, you guys aren't into salads. Or do I go out and send out for about 1,000 hamburgers? Burger King, All American companies, Wendy's, and McDonald's. We have Big Macs, we have Quarter Pounders with cheese, we have everything that I like, that you like. And I know no matter what we did, there's nothing you can have that's better than that.
Drop on the clues bombs for Donald Trump.
He couldn't just get it catered from
That's swag,
by somebody else?
And then he served it on a silver platter. All right. If South Carolina was a swing state, he would have fed the Clemson Tigers a better quality meal. It's all about politics, baby.
I hope those filet-o-fish sandwiches weren't sitting there too long.
That's the worst part of the whole situation. I was sitting there looking at all that food like, I know them fries ain't hot.
Nope.
I know the filet-o-fish kind of cold at this point.
But that's what happens when you're 3, though. When you do something good at 3, your mom takes you to McDonald's, you get a Happy Meal. Not when you're a grown-ass football team.
Listen, Donald Trump is the president, what R. Kelly is the celebrity sex tapes. There's going to be so much content for years to come because of that guy.
This guy is crazy.
Okay.
I know Saturday Night Live has to spoof that this weekend.
Y'all acting like that wasn't amazing, but that was amazing. All right. That's what I expect the first black president to do. All right.
That would have been chicken.
Now, let's talk about the suspect in the Jamie Kloss case. That's Jake Patterson. He's 21 years old. Just to recap the story, he killed Jamie Kloss's parents, James and Denise Kloss, and then kidnapped their 13-year-old daughter, had her hostage for 88 days, and she finally managed to escape. He's facing up to life in prison if he is convicted of the homicide charge. Now, he appeared at a hearing in a video conference, and his bail was set at $5 million. They also ordered that a DNA sample be collected from him. Jamie Kloss did detail things that happened. Now, according to reports, the suspect tried to kidnap her twice previously. The first week he drove to the house, but he was scared because there were a lot of cars in the driveway. That's what he told investigators. Then a day or two later, he actually came back, saw the lights were on and people were walking around. So he decided not to go through with the plan to kidnap her. But according to Jamie Kloss, she told investigators she got up to learn why her dog was barking on October 15th. She saw a vehicle coming up the driveway. The suspect then shot and killed her father at the door. That's when her mother and her hid in the bathroom hugging. And that's when Patterson actually broke the bathroom door down, told the mother to put tape over Jamie Kloss's mouth. She was struggling to do so. According to the complaint, he then taped Jamie's mouth himself, bound her by hands and ankles, and then fatally shot her mother. And then after that, when he did bring Jamie Kloss home, whenever he had friends or relatives over, he would make her hide underneath the bed and stack totes and laundry bins around the bed with weights and barbells around them so she couldn't move without him noticing. So he didn't want anybody to know that she was there. He said something bad would happen to her. He would leave her under there for 12 hours at a time. So finally, she did escape.
I was trying not to put this story in my spirit this morning because this is on the front page of the New York Post, but this story absolutely disturbs me for a number of reasons.
It's very disturbing. But one thing, why give him a bond? Why give him a bail? Like, why does he have a bond or bail? Like, what sense does that make? And not to compare, but then I look at Tekashi 69, who has no bond, no bail. There's a lot of people that have no bond, no bail, but you give somebody who committed a crime and murder a bond and bail? That's crazy to me.
What disturbs me about the situation the most is that this guy looks like he should be a part of a geek squad at a computer store.
Oh, my goodness.
Like he should be helping to repair your iPhone or something like that.
All right. Well, that's front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, call us up right now. Phone lines are wide open. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up, wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Marquise from Philly.
Hey, what's up,
What up, Marquise? How you?
Get it off your chest.
I'm good. I just want to spread a little positivity. I just want people to know that it's never too late for you to pursue what you want to pursue, and for you to pursue your dream.
Okay.
Me currently, I'm trying to get back into school and all of that stuff, and I had limitations on myself. So,
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all got to stop with that nonsense, okay? It is too late to fulfill some dreams. All right.
Like what?
NBA, NFL, rap, right? Things that actually matter in the world, it's never too late. But it is some things that it's too late for.
I mean, Charlamagne, I'm going back to school to be an engineer.
There you go. That's what I said.
It's never too late for that.
That matters.
And look, a little Duval just blew up. How old is he?
No, Duval been out here grinding as a comedian. Okay,
but not as an artist.
It's a lot of work, but you can do it, bro.
Duval been putting out a song every year for the past 6 years. Y'all been paying no attention.
What school you trying to go to?
I'm probably going to start in a community, but I want to end up at Temple. Down here, they got a good engineering program.
Oh, they got a great one. My manager actually got his engineering degree from Temple. I don't know why he managing me, but he has an engineering degree. I'm impressed by it.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, and Charlamagne, you know, that's Kansas guys together. We all got to be successful together.
That's right, baby. It's all about getting better.
I know you 2 days later. You know what I mean?
That's right, baby.
All right,
bro. Hello, who's this?
Hey, Envy, what's going on? It's Rick from Brooklyn.
Rick from Pre-K. What's up, Rick?
What's up, Charlamagne? Yeah, this government shutdown is no game, man. This week is my 11th anniversary. The 18th is actually my anniversary.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm trying to take my wife to Costa Rica this weekend, and we got an early flight. I get out of work late on Thursday night. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the airport with 4 hours in advance, man.
You better, man. You in Brooklyn. We're airport. You got to leave JFK. It's only a 30-minute drive, man.
And plus, Angela was talking about Atlanta.
I'm not talking about, distance from my house. I'm talking about I work late on Thursday night.
He can't get to the airport 4 hours in advance is what he's saying.
Well, the airport opens up at, I believe, 5 a.m. or something like that. Just make sure your wife is there with the bags at 5.
For that, I'm just talking about getting there with enough time. And you remember that old Living Color skit where they used to say the Jamaicans have 100 jobs?
Yes.
That's one of the times these TSA people wish they had 100 jobs.
Nobody wishes they had to have 100 jobs. I'm sorry.
That was a skit, sir.
Remember that?
I remember it. I remember. 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I remember.
He's right, though, because these TSA workers do wish they had other means of income.
Yeah, but they don't want to have 100. They want one good job and not have to work all the time.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to Fahim. Fahim, good morning.
Good morning, Envy. Good morning, Charlamagne. Good morning, Angela Yee.
What's up, Fahim? How you, sir?
Get it off your chest, bro.
Man, I can't call it going to work. I just want to give a shout out to my fiance and my daughter, my son. Tell them that the struggle ain't going to be longer. We're going to get up out of this. And I want to give a shout out to y'all, man, for always coming through in the morning with that righteous news and not that covered up. You already know how it go, man.
Well, we do a little bit of both.
Yeah,
we do the ratchet and the righteous.
Yeah, a little ratchet and the righteous. Especially you, Charlamagne. Hey, we got to get on these helmets flavored Cheetos, man. That Donald Trump, boy, that man, they something else with all the helmets in his blood.
See, but we got to stop taking Donald Trump so serious at this point, man. We only got about 1.5 years left, you know what I'm saying? And it's been very comical to watch over the past 4 years.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Y'all
never
have a
lied.
good morning, though. I got to get on this clock.
All right.
All right, my brother.
Well, damn, bye.
I know, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Biden. Get it off your chest.
Get on the clock, man.
800-585-1051. You need to vent. Hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
So you better have the same energy.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Lenny Man.
Lenny Man.
New Jersey.
All right, Lenny Man.
Lenny.
Oh, what's up, Lenny?
Yeah.
Get it off your chest, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I want Charlamagne to stop saying cracker-ass cracker because it reminded the slave master who he was. The cracker was the man with the whip, so you actually giving him a compliment. When I was away and his brother was having an argument with a white guy, and he said, yeah, call me a cracker because it remind me who I used to be to you. I used to whoop your ass. So when you call him a cracker-ass cracker, you really giving him a compliment.
Let me tell you something, sir. What that white man did to y'all was a Jedi mind trick called the Eminem and 8 Mile theory, okay?
It has nothing to do with what he was. That's where the name comes from, Cracker. Cracker gonna get you, because Cracker was the man with the whip. You cracker the whip, so don't say that.
Hey, well, I'm going to tell you this.
And everything doing that part.
Do white people really get mad at the term cracker?
I'm going to tell you this.
No, they don't. They applaud it because you remind them who
that
he
is not
was.
true.
That is true.
Well, I tell you what, if cracker don't work, I'm going to tell you what worked. Mayonnaise definitely.
Was the man with the rip because the crack up the whip.
Hey, if cracker don't work, mayonnaise definitely works.
Nicole.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nicole. Get it off your chest.
I'm calling. I'm one shot Charlamagne. You got to work on time today?
I did.
It was. I thought I was late.
I got to work on time yesterday. I got to work on time yesterday, and I'm trying to make it again today.
I saw that. Good for you.
People are out.
I'm trying to be a good example for you, boo.
Thank you. You know, because I really do need my job. I got to keep it.
But I'm letting you know I'm going to be late on Friday.
No, you're not.
I ain't even got to work on Friday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Thank you, Mama. Trav.
What's up, Envy?
What's up, Trav?
Hi, Trav.
Hey, Eve. What's up, boo?
What up, baby?
Chillin', man. What's up, Char?
What up, sis? How you?
I'm doing good. I got a question, right?
Go.
So, Travis Scott, I know y'all saw it came out that he made the NFL basically like donate money to a certain cause before he would perform.
Yeah.
So, I just got a question about Meek Mill and how nobody addressed this about Meek Mill when he first came out and, you know, tried to come at Travis Scott publicly on the internet about him performing for the NFL.
I remember that.
Meek Mill clearly has a million interviews going around bragging about hanging around with NFL owners. He clearly has a whole clip of people asking him how he felt about the ugly-ass Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl, luckily, by luck, and how he was so happy and so excited. And the Philadelphia Eagles ran this man's song the entire playoff run. And not one time did anybody from his team denounce it, but he can't be the one.
Well, you know, even when Meek was on the Breakfast Club, I asked him, I said, you ever talk to the NFL owners about the, blatant blackballing of Colin Kaepernick, And he said he actually didn't.
And so, again, with the Philadelphia Eagles running his song the whole playoffs, he just can't be the one.
So you want him to say, don't run my song.
So that's all I'm saying. But still, drop one of Clues Bombs for me. Because I be bumping his album. I had enough time with it. It's still a classic. 24/7 is my favorite song off of it. So
I'm trying to figure out why. Yesterday I got an email from somebody called Dream Corps, and it was asking for financial donations.
That's where Travis Scott's donating the money from the Super Bowl halftime.
Oh, he's giving it to Dream Corps.
Yeah, that's where he's donating.
Yeah, okay. Got you.
All right.
That's all I wanted.
Thanks, Trav.
I was wondering why they was asking me for money yesterday.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up at any time. Now, we got rumors on the way.
Yes, let's talk about Petty. Find out what Rob Kardashian is now in the middle of.
All right, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. Let's talk DMX.
It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, let's get into it. Now, you guys saw when DMX was on Fix My Life, right?
Yes.
That was a legendary episode. Well, according to Ayanna Van Zandt, she's saying that he's reached out to her and wants to actually do another show, do a makeup interview. So he wants a do-over. He gets out of jail January 27th. He's been there for 10 months for tax evasion, and apparently he contacted his lawyers about the situation to actually get back on the show. He wants to get back on there.
Did he get paid for doing that?
Yeah, of course. I wonder who DMX's lawyers are. Salute to DMX. I've been thinking about him a lot lately. He's been on my spirit.
Yes.
I'm serious. I love DMX. I love his energy. Good dude, just trying to fight his demons like everybody else.
Yes.
I was having a conversation with Switz about X like a couple months ago.
All right. Well, he gets out soon, January 27th. So today's the 15th. So that's 12 days from now.
Drop one of Clues Bombs for DMX.
Yeah, shout out to DMX.
I wonder if the government will still be shut down.
What if they don't let you out because the government shut down? What if there's nobody to open the cell?
That would be crazy. Not fair. All right. Selena Gomez, she's been off social media for almost 4 months. Well, she has returned to Instagram.
Wow.
Now she posted, "It's been a while since you've heard from me, but I wanted to wish everyone a happy new year and to thank you for your love and support. Last year was definitely a year of self-reflection, challenges, and growth. It's always those challenges which show who you are and what you are capable of overcoming. Trust me, it's not easy, but I am proud of the person I am becoming and look forward to the year ahead. Love you all."
If you're doing that because you're just giving an update to your fans, great. But the last thing you need to do is when you're coming off a situation where you're trying to repair your mental health is go back to social media.
Right. Well, it's been almost 4 months, and maybe now she's feeling strong enough.
Yeah, I'm sure she just wanted to say hello to her fans.
And I'm sure she disabled her comments.
Yeah. Well, did she?
Well, no, she didn't.
Oh,
People are
she
leaving
didn't.
comments.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, A Boogie with the Hoodie actually got his first #1 album on
Congrats to
Billboard.
A Boogie,
Congratulations to him. He sold over 58,000 total album equivalent units.
Congrats to A
They
Boogie.
say he's got the lowest
Pure
physical
sales.
copies
Yeah.
ever.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, so
it definitely makes sense.
He sold 823 physical digital downloads. So everything is really streaming.
It is, yeah. There's no reason to have a hard copy right now.
Yeah, because
Oh, really?
Pause.
I can give you a reason to have a hard copy.
I'm going to human resources, man. That definitely was too aggressive.
All right, now Rob Kardashian, he actually had dinner with Alexis Sky. She was making him a nice dinner. According to her, she was making chicken and baked macaroni and cheese. Now, this is all after Alexis Sky and Blac Chyna allegedly got into an altercation.
Trying to get Rob fat again.
Now, the rumor is that Blac Chyna tried to throw a drink at Alexis Sky, and that's when Alexis Sky and her actually almost got physical. And according to multiple media outlets, there's video as well. You could see Alexis Sky charging at Blac Chyna, but being held back. And
Blac Chyna ain't want no smoke.
Then Alexis Sky got on Instagram. She said the fight broke out after Blac Chyna threw a drink at her and demanded that she get out of her VIP section.
I have no idea who Alexis Sky is.
Yes, you do. She has a child with Fetty Wap.
She's on Love and Hip Hop,
and she actually called into the show before.
I swear the whole time I'm like, why would she be with Rob? You know who I was thinking about? I was thinking about Justine Scott.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness!
I'm like, why would Justine be with Rob and Blac Chyna? That don't sound like her.
So it looks like Rob Kardashian's being petty, but he responded, "Me and Alexis have known each other for 5 years, so stop with that."
This is so immature. You know why it's so immature?
Why?
Because they don't even have a TV show. If Blac and Rob had a TV show, I can understand all of this fighting. You know what I'm saying?
They just being petty.
And then he could, it'd be for the cameras. But they just fighting to be fighting?
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of beef over
ain't nobody got time for that.
Different things. All right, now.
Rob still fat?
We haven't seen him. We just seen like his hand or something.
You've seen his hand.
It looked like a big hand.
A chubby hand. And by that diet, I can tell that he's probably
macaroni and cheese.
Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese. She said baked chicken. You know what I'm saying? Some vegetables. Okay.
All right, now let's move on and discuss fire. If you guys remember the Fire Festival that was supposed to go down in the Bahamas, it didn't end up happening.
Ja Rule's thing.
Yes, it was Ja Rule and Billy McFarland.
Don't put that on Ja.
Well, he is part. He was one of the co-owners of Fire. And the festival was supposed to happen. As a matter of fact, Ja Rule is still trying to be removed from the $100 million class action lawsuit that he's a defendant of.
Nope. Ja, we want to know what you think about this. Okay? We want to know exactly what you think at a time like this, Ja.
Billy McFarland, actually, who's the other founder, was sentenced to 6 years in jail for defrauding investors because the festival never happened. If you guys recall, it was a lot of people that paid a lot of money to go out there and got there, and it was tents set up for them to actually live in, and there was nobody to watch their belongings. There was no stage. The festival never happened. Well, now there's 2 documentaries about this Fire Festival. Now, Hulu surprisingly dropped one yesterday, and it's called Fire Fraud. It actually has exclusive interviews with McFarlane, and here's what that trailer's like.
Fire Festival was supposed to be the new Coachella, the new Burning Man.
Exclusivity with access to premier talent.
It was going to be an experience bordering on impossible. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen?
It's a great time to be a con man in America.
Whatever it takes, we are all in, and let's go and make this happen.
Some people have called you a sociopath. How do you respond to that?
He had no response. And that was them interviewing Billy McFarland. Now, Netflix has Fire, the greatest party that never happened, and that's actually coming out on Friday. I'm definitely watching that.
Is Ja Rule on either one of these?
I'm sure
he has to be on it.
Because I'm not interested if Ja Rule is on either one of these.
That he has to be, but they're saying that they were asked to cover up early warning signs about the festival. Thank God I didn't go to that.
I need to know what Ja Rule thinks.
Yeah, I was invited to that too. Thank God I didn't go to that too.
I was going to go the second weekend because it was 2 weekends, and the first weekend it didn't go down, so, you know.
Ja, let us know if you on this or not, because then I won't waste my time watching it, okay?
If you guys remember, people couldn't even get off the island because they couldn't get a flight to get off. They were just
it was bad.
Stuck there.
That's right, because mad people went to go see Ja. Drop on the cruise bombs for Ja Rule. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all laugh at Ja Rule now, but when the Breakfast Club takes over this boat cruise from Tom Joyner and we start doing ours, and we got Ja Rule as a headliner, watch our old asses be up in there vibing.
Now,
what's wrong with you?
I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee.
It's a game like Ja Rule don't got hits out here in these streets.
We got front page news next. What we talking about?
Listen, I'm giving you all these updates on what's going on with this government shutdown and how it's affecting travel. If you're planning to go anywhere, imagine it's supposed to snow in a lot of places. So imagine snow mixed with delayed or canceled flights, mixed with TSA workers calling out sick. What are you going to do?
We're going to serve McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's at all the airports for everybody that's stranded on a silver platter.
Why ain't get no Chick-fil-A, though? That's all I want to know.
Because he's cheap.
No. All right. Well, front page news when we come back is The Breakfast Club. JNV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now tell us about your president.
Well, the government shutdown is disrupting travel, as you already know. And it's supposed to snow over here, and it's been snowing a lot of places. So it's really difficult if you're traveling. They're saying in Atlanta, if you have to go through there, make sure you get there 3 hours early because there's so many delays. So make sure you check and see what those delays are looking like before you even go to the airport. There's been all kinds of issues. Miami actually closed one of its concourses over the weekend. And in Houston at George Bush Intercontinental Airport, they closed the terminal in response to staffing issues. So what they're saying over the past few days, wait times have gone up at peak travel time. So imagine on those really busy travel days, how many delays there can be.
I can imagine.
Yes. And actually, if you're in Atlanta, you can check wait times at ATL.com. So
I'm not mad at none of the TSA workers taking off because they probably calling out because they're working temp jobs to make some money because they got bills to pay.
Right. Man, I see people starting GoFundMes because they can't pay their mortgage right now because they haven't been working. And even though they're supposed to get paid later, who knows how long that's going to take and who knows how much longer this shutdown is going to happen.
I'll never forget last week, I'll never forget this guy's face. One of the TSA workers, I asked him, I said, how are you? He goes, I'm here.
Yeah?
He looks so defeated and so
just
distraught.
Be glad that I'm here, damn it.
They got to figure out how to pay rent, how to pay his car note, his mortgage, his
Then another
power
sister that worked at the airport, I said, how are you? She said, I'm good, not getting paid, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, when you go to the airport, they said at JFK, they're just playing all kinds of music you might not normally hear over the loudspeakers, like sicko mode.
As they should.
They can do that. Just you know what, F it. I'm going to play whatever I want.
Well, who's going to stop them?
I love it. I ain't mad.
Make a little extra money, let people slide some kilos through, you know what I'm saying? That's all.
All right, now Donald Trump, in the meantime, at the White House, he doesn't have any chefs there. And the Clemson University football team showed up for their national championship celebration. And here's what happened.
And so I had a choice. Do we have no food for you because we have a shutdown? Or do we give you some little quick salads that the first lady will make along with the second lady? They'll make some salads. And I said, you guys aren't into salads. Or do I go out and send out for about 1,000 hamburgers? Burger King, All American companies, Wendy's, and McDonald's. We have Big Macs, we have Quarter Pounders with cheese, we have everything that I like, that you like. And I know no matter what we did, there's nothing you can have that's better than that.
I'm telling you, if South Carolina was a swing state, he would have fed the Clemson Tigers a better quality meal. And the fact that he said there's nothing better than that. The salads that the first and second ladies would have made would have been a way healthier option than the fast food.
And you know what? The reason the salad might not be good right now, because of the government shutdown, the FDA is furloughed. So imagine there's some high-risk foods that could be contaminated that they're not inspecting.
That's
so
true.
Imagine you try to get a salad and you get sick from that because no one's inspecting that.
I just love the fact that he's explaining this like it's a bright idea. Like a light bulb really went off over his toupee.
He thought it was.
He knew exactly what needed to be done to feed these football players.
He thought it was.
Put some Quarter Pounders on a silver platter and boom, here you go. Drop one of the clues bombs for Donald Trump. That was fly though. I'm not going to front. Watching all that fast food spread in the White House. Only thing that hurt my heart about that situation was
he didn't have Chick-fil-A.
I knew he's too cheap for Chick-fil-A. I just knew that the fries couldn't be hot. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like cold fries.
Exactly.
I can't do it.
Like that's the most disrespectful thing to present somebody cold French fries.
Like I could eat maybe some cold nuggets.
I'm telling you, man, Donald Trump is the president, what R. Kelly is the celebrity sex tapes. It's going to be so much content for years to come because of that guy.
All right. Well, that is your front page news.
All right. Now, when we come back, Neil Brennan will be joining us. Comedian, one of the writers of the skit on the Chappelle Show.
Well, the Chappelle Show in general.
Well, the Chappelle Show in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, Neil Brennan and Dave Chappelle were the Chappelle Show.
Correct.
For all intents and purposes. So the Pee on You sketch from Dave Chappelle got a lot of flack yesterday. For the kids that don't remember Pee on You, can we play a little clip of it?
Hold on, he got to pull it up. He's about to pull it up.
It's a little tinkle.
Wait. Oh, boy. He's looking for it.
Well, he's also a stand-up comic.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll play it when we come back.
Yeah.
But Pee on You was a sketch that caught a lot of flack. I think it was in the Surviving R. Kelly doc.
We have it now.
Okay.
Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you.
Wow, that sounds so Virgo.
It was a different era
right?
back then, though,
It sounds
man.
so crazy right now.
We thought we were clowning on R. Kelly. We weren't thinking about the victims at the time. That's just the truth to the matter. You know what I'm saying? We thought we were clowning on R. Kelly. We weren't even thinking about the victims.
All right. Well, we'll get into Neil Brennan when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
My guy,
Neil Brennan.
Yeah.
Welcome back, sir.
Charlamagne.
My girl, DJ
Angela Nee.
I'm glad you're here, Neil.
Thank you, buddy.
You're promoting the special Comedians of the World.
Yes.
But that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
We can get to that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of us have been getting in trouble for old jokes about us.
Yes.
Said a lot of us.
Okay. I've been one of those people. They dig up old tweets with me clowning R. Kelly and whatever.
Yes.
And you were one of the creators of Pee on You by Mr. Dave Chappelle.
Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you.
One of the victims, Lisa Allen, actually called up here and said it was frustrating to watch because she felt like people weren't taking it serious. What are your thoughts?
I've met Charlamagne. Great question. First of all, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I know people come to the show to get away from white people, but we're franchising out and we're expanding.
That's right.
All right, I got a lot of thoughts about this. First of all, I don't think people understand what comedy is supposed to do. Like, we will observe things, we'll make fun of things. Advocacy is a new thing. Did people want us to round up a posse and go arrest R. Kelly? Like, what were we supposed to do? Like, Charlie Chaplin made a movie called The Great Dictator, which was about Hitler. It made fun of Hitler. We made fun of R. Kelly. R. Kelly, the idea that we normalized it, R. Kelly wanted to fight Dave.
Yeah.
He literally his goons stepped to Dave in Chicago, and Dave's goons intervened, and there was the goons negotiated.
The goons negotiated.
So,
what year was this?
2003.
Were you there?
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Were you one of the goons?
I was one of the goons. They had a white goon on their side. We stepped aside. So the idea that we somehow normalize this, like we also did a white supremacist sketch. I don't think we normalize white supremacy.
Not at all.
Our job is to poke fun at things, and even if it's bleak, we still poke fun at it. We were trying to humiliate a guy who was known for peeing. It's like insane.
I agree with you. Lisa said that it was frustrating because there were people who actually were getting peed on.
Yes, and there were people like that, like in Chaplin's movie, like there were people being hurt in World War II. Like, our job is we're not law enforcement. We're equal opportunity offenders. While we did the blind white supremacists, there were still white supremacists.
Yeah.
Still today.
Yes. Wait, what? But you know what I mean? Like, that's not our job. You know what I mean?
That a sketch like that, say after the docuseries came on, Surviving R. Kelly, would you still do it now?
No, I don't think so. But I also don't know, and I don't want to be doing this thing of like, I said to Kev, actually, Kevin Hart was just here, that going through old tweets would be like the NBA going to LeBron and going like, we saw a tape of you and you used to be 5'5". And he's like, I know, but I grew. And they're like, you owe us an apology. Like, how can you prove growth on social media? Like, there's no way to prove any of this stuff. Like, I wouldn't do it today. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't do it today. The morals are the
coaches.
Bernie Mac did a joke about beating his nephew to the white meat. Was he espousing child abuse? I guess if you want to take the worst possible interpretation of any of these things, I guess Bernie was espousing child abuse. I don't believe he was, but you could make an argument and you would get support and you would maybe get a hashtag to cancel Bernie because it was said beat somebody to the white meat.
Do you think we know people found humor in it back in the day, so I guess my question would be, why do you think people found humor in like R. Kelly's sexual affairs back in the day? But was there always a crowd of people who were against it and we just didn't hear them?
Well, you know what, the thing that no one mentioned in the documentary that I was surprised by, which is, I hate to say that all roads lead to blaming white people, but here we are. Black people, in my experience, from what I've observed, are not dying to turn over a black man to a white justice system. So black people weren't like, oh, let's turn this guy. I'm sure white people do the right thing by this guy. Like, no, black people have
there's a history of that not really being true.
A good reason to not trust the justice system. And that was one of our big sketches. And somebody came at me on Twitter the other night because I said that we did a sketch where Dave was defending all famous black defendants, right? He did OJ, he did R. Kelly, and he did maybe Cosby, or no, Michael Jackson. So Dave pled that maybe the P was digital, right? In the case, R. Kelly's lawyers pled. They used the footage from that Little Man movie with Marlon Wayans as their defense, and he was found not guilty. So I was saying that we did a sketch comedy defense, and then R. Kelly's lawyers kind of pled the same thing and won. And they were like, "Are you bragging?" I'm like, "What kind of a maniac would brag about getting a pedophile off?" No, I'm not bragging. I'm pointing out the absurdity that we pitched something as absurd comedy that then became
reality.
Yes, it's these bad faith interpretations of everyone going, "What's the worst way I can interpret this?" And it's its own like kind of sport where you can go online and take down people with status. It's fun to take down. But
there's no real reward. Like whoever's doing this to Kev or whoever,
Charlamagne, if you're sitting at a computer in Florida or whatever, worse. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Somewhere. If you're can you imagine? If you're sitting at a computer in South Dakota and you can make Kevin Hart apologize, it's like some marionette shit. It's like amazing power
but
people have.
But you're still broke in South Dakota.
Of course you are. But
now you have something to put in your bio.
Right. They go, this is still when people intro, you can get off it. You can go, "Oh, it's my man. You know, my man took Kevin Hart," or whatever. Like, that becomes your calling card.
That's true.
And then you get retweeted 20,000 times.
Yeah, my man got 20,000. Like, it becomes a thing. Like, "Oh, you know, my man, he went viral." Like, that's a thing now.
I met a guy in L.A. 2 days ago who came up to me and said, "You might know me. I sniffed a line of coke online and did a pterodactyl scream."
What? For real?
And you knew him?
To God, no, I was like,
he'll be here right after the break.
No, check it out. He's going to be on American Idol in March.
He can sing?
I guess he does music. He said he did it to get his music pop.
Great.
It worked.
He does a line of coke.
But the sad thing about that is there's some kid out there that might try that because they see it work for him.
So you become like a god, basically. Because the thing, even with Kevin or who, it's just who spin the wheel. Like, you could listen to this whenever. There will be a new person every week. Is the idea that you're more moral than Kevin? Is that the idea? Or is the idea that you are lucky enough to have not been homophobic in public?
All right, we have more with comedian Neil Brennan when we come back. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. V. Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We have comedian Neil Brennan in the building. Charlamagne?
As a white man, what did you think when the video resurfaced of Louis C.K. and Ricky Gervais using the N-word with Chris Rock?
He's the blackest white guy I've known. And then all the negative things we think about black people.
You're saying I'm a nigger?
Yes.
I wouldn't use it anywhere.
No, exactly. These two
we say nigger on stage.
On stage. Yeah.
That's the difference.
That's the difference between, who says nigger on stage? We don't.
Well, you just did.
Yeah.
You and me say nigger in private.
No.
These two guys don't.
Look, I'm in no position to... I think that the idea that Chris was supposed to confront Louis in that moment it's a little bit like, Louis was talking about the word. He wasn't calling someone that. I think that would be Louis' defense.
He was actually referencing Chris's black people N-word.
Yeah, exactly. The thing about comedy is I'm not going to say there's no race and there's no gender, but funny is its own race and or gender. I know that makes no sense where people go like, they ask me like, how can you write for Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and Ellen and Amy Schumer? I'm like, because they're all funny. I don't know. Like, I don't think of them as like, let me go into my lesbian woman material. It's just we're all this thing. So, and we like sort of live in our like brains. So like, To Louis, the N-word is just this thing, right? Louis also had said it in his specials on HBO. Mm-hmm. So what's Chris going to commandeer him on the air? Like, I'm glad you're here. I have a bone to pick with you. And also, they're like best friends. So Louis probably pitched it to Chris. He's probably like, he has a relationship with the N-word. And I think Chris was like, hey, it's a 45-year-old man. If he wants to say it in public, here, knock yourself out, and you will deal with the consequences. I also think it's funny that that's the Louis behavior that people wanted Chris to intervene on. Meanwhile, he's people are like, yes, but what about the N-word? It's like, it's a bit of Al Capone on tax evasion. Like, Is that our Louis problem at this point? Is the N-word?
Do you think Seinfeld's reaction was betraying comedy?
I wouldn't use it anywhere.
Yeah, that's it. That's a huge difference between you and me, I think.
Well, you
I've
found the humor of it.
Yeah.
I haven't found it.
Right.
Nor do I seek it.
You know what? I saw that clip a long time ago. What did Jerry just said he doesn't think it's funny, right? Or he doesn't find it useful for comedy, which is like, yeah, that's his choice.
That's his opinion.
Right? Yeah, Jerry's got all kinds of big opinions like that. Yeah, like Jerry's got all kinds of opinions. Like on stage, he's squeaky clean and doesn't curse.
It would
Off
be
stage,
really weird if Jerry Seinfeld said that in a use the N-word in one of his stand-ups.
It would be awfully weird. Now, having said that, I have. If you want to cancel, #cancel Neil. If you want to come and get me.
How have you said it, though? Have you said, like,
I've said it about it. I've said about writing it, and I've said about thinking it, calling myself the N-word. Like, it was all pretty, like, within the bounds of, like, what I consider acceptability. But again, this is 7 years ago, so...
so you wouldn't do that now? What's the difference in...
I wouldn't, and I apologize. I'm here.
I have one more big special from you, baby. One more special that takes Neil Brennan to the next level.
Yes, I'm not famous enough to bother canceling.
Yes.
But if this Comedians of the World thing takes off, guys, here's what we need to do. We need to spike the viewership for Comedians of the World. Then you cancel me. Then I do a comeback special where I apologize for everything. Like, that's kind of how it feels at this point. Like, you know that I'm a relatively decent, right? Like, the assumption is I'm a decent dude, right?
Superficially, yeah, you seem that.
Exactly. That's all we can do is go superficially. You seem decent, but you seem... So if you want to take a line or take a idea or take... It's like I wrote the sketch, The N-Word Family. Do you think I didn't say it when we were writing it? Do you know what I mean? Like... Yeah, it was part of my job when I'm editing.
Like the original Little Dicky.
I am the original Little Dicky. Thank you very much. I had to call Questlove and sing the N-word theme song.
Oh my God!
No, and if I'd called the wrong number, the joke I had was like, if I had dialed the wrong number and just some black dude in Philly and a white dude singing the theme song to the like, that's just Louis was kind of in the same position. Again, if you want to cancel both of us, I can't stop you. Can't stop you. But my argument is I'm a decent person. I do well by people of color and women, and for the most part. But I'm not perfect, and I'm a C+ student morally.
My man Neil Brennan.
Neil Brennan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
And all that good stuff.
Yeah, I got at Neil Brennan on all of NEALBRENNA.
You got no upcoming shows?
Not really. I just did the Netflix, and then and I've been touring, and now I kind of just got to go write a bunch of jokes and go back on the streets.
Well, we
but
always
I'm out
appreciate
here, man.
you, Neil.
Yeah, I love you guys are great, and whenever I look at the YouTube, it's all black people, and then there's an occasional white face, and it's usually me or Gary V or who else? That's about it.
That's about it. Gary, Neil. I mean, no, we get like we had who came here last year? Jonah Hill came
last year.
Jonah.
Jonah.
That was just a few days ago.
Yeah,
and
Jonah,
that's
true. Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy came last year.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great. That felt
Jesse
like
Handler was here.
That felt like you guys had made it. I don't think white people know how popular you guys are.
Yeah.
Like they don't care. But guys, I care.
You know who I'm cool? Me and Amy are cool now.
I heard. I was texting her the last night. She's like, I love Charlamagne.
I like Schumer.
Like, great. I will tell him you say hello.
She's a her.
You said him.
Oh yeah, I would tell him. Wow. How did my defensive comedy compare to Kevin's? Hearts.
That's a good question. I think yours was
bland. His was more spicy.
No. I think they were both good. I think they were like right there. Like I think
they're both great.
That would be a great defensive team.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all were in a courtroom defending comedy,
yes,
you and Kev would. I think y'all would win the case.
Although I would say Kevin is a lot more convincing because of his tone.
Oh, well, he's the most... Kevin could promote garbage.
Yeah, he sold me on it.
I mean, Kevin's like the greatest promotional man in the history of promo. I mean, he's constantly... Did he do a plug for his new Tommy John underwear?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
What?
But man. He does have a DJ Khaled level of annoyance.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, when it comes to promoting stuff. Yeah. But it's good.
No, Kevin's the greatest. And a great guy. And, I mean, a little homophobic. I'm kidding.
See, you can't even joke like that. See, that's even joke.
I mean, look,
somebody's gonna take that one clip. See, even Neil Brennan said.
I mean, yeah. No, Kevin's the best. Thank you. Now I'm wrapping it up. All right, that's all for the Breakfast Club. This has been Neil Brennan. Check your local listings. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy. All right, thank you. God bless you.
It's
Thank you
Neil
all.
Brennan. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
What I really want to see is that.
Hey, all right. Hey.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, is it too late to post the 10-year challenge? Is that over on social media?
No, they're still doing it.
They still doing it?
They did one for you.
They did one for me?
Oh, you didn't see it?
Donnell Rawlings did one for you.
Oh, he texted that to my phone. I'm talking about a real one.
No, Power did one.
For real?
The station that we on here in New York City did one
That's
for
the one
you.
Taylor sent me?
Yeah.
That's when I was a well-done ugly nigga. Now I'm like medium rare.
You was definitely well done back then.
Medium rare ugly.
Yeah, you're a little... You're rare.
Whoa.
You're rare.
What are you saying? I look better?
No, I didn't say that.
I see it in your eyes.
Them a bleach all skin, them a bleach.
Oh, please. Knock it off.
I didn't even participate in that challenge, but
Really?
I always post Throwback Thursday pictures anyway.
Show me the Taylor. That's the one you sent me last night? The one that Power posted? I'm about to post that one then.
And
That's when you about to post?
Because that waistline look right.
Can I give a shout out?
What's wrong with you, man?
This morning, can I shout out to the Brooklyn Nets? They just named me the Global Ambassador of Diversity, Inclusion, and Community Engagement.
Okay.
And so yesterday I was at the Nets game and we actually beat the Celtics.
They
you know how
won.
much it would have hurt me if we didn't win that game where they announced it?
Yeah, well, up
I was
27.
like,
They were up
better win.
27.
And they ended up winning by 7 at the end.
Oh, boy.
I was getting very, very nervous. Shout out to Taylor Works and Mike Kaiser. They were sitting with me last night, courtside. So we had a good time. And to Maurice and to Manny and to everybody from the Brooklyn Nets and Maureen and everyone who actually made that happen for me.
Okay, don't drop one of Clues Bombs for Angela Yee, damn it.
I'll go to the Nets games now.
I was about to try to repeat that long ass title you got, but I'm.
All you got to remember is DICE. That's how I remember it because that's what the what do you call it? The acronym is.
Okay.
It's Diversity, Inclusion, and Community Engagement. DICE. I have to think it in my head. I'm DICE.
Gotcha.
Rolling the dice.
All right. Now we got rumors on the way?
Yes. Soulja Boy really wants to come up here to the Breakfast Club, and we're going to make that happen. He said he's not even scared about what Charlamagne might ask him. I was watching him on Marriage Boot Camp. I don't know if you guys have been watching that show, the hip hop edition.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy ain't gonna come up here with all that yelling, though. I know that much.
Yes,
What
he
you gonna
is.
do?
I'm gonna take my goddamn belt off.
Oh, you gonna show him a good time? You gonna take your belt off and buckle your
I'm gonna take
pants?
my damn belt off. I ain't all that noise in my damn studio.
Right. That's what you
I
want
hope he come up here yelling. Come on, Soulja Boy, bring it.
Soldier young man.
I'm gonna take my belt off.
You know his net worth is $30 million.
Mine is 10, and guess what? That's a lie. So I know.
You don't believe his net worth?
No, there's nobody's net worth's online that actually is real. No.
You didn't buy
Not
his
at all.
game console?
Huh?
You know he has that game console.
Man, no, man. I mean,
those
I
games
don't
on
even, to be honest with you, I don't even know what net worth is. I just know that mine says 10 million, and I don't have 10 million.
Well, they calculated your assets and all that other
Right.
stuff. His assets, not his, you know what, forget it.
My ass is worth way more than
I don't like how
10.
you said assets.
All right. Rumors on the way. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to these rumors. Let's talk Terry Crews.
It's time. She's spilling the tea. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Well, Terry Crews was on Watch What Happens Live over the weekend, and he talked about coming forward about being sexually assaulted. That happened in 2017, that he came forward, and here's what he had to say about support.
When it first happened, there was none
right
for a long time, but the people who surprised me the most were black women. Black men did not want any part of it. A lot of guys was just like, man, you weak, you sorry, you should have hit him, you should have knocked him out, you should have did all this stuff. And black women were like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, so he's just basically saying that, and if you guys recall what happened, he said a higher level Hollywood executive, Adam Bennett, actually grabbed and squeezed his crotch at a party back in 2016. And, you know, he just didn't know what to do at the time. It was shocking for him. All right. Now, Soulja Boy, tell him he had a lot of things to say while he was on his social media page. And one of those things that he was saying on his live stream was basically about him having the best comeback. Would you say he did?
No.
And he mentions you, Charlamagne.
He did not. First of all, I didn't even. What consists of a comeback?
Here it is.
I had the biggest comeback of 2018. I made $375,000 in 14 days. Tiger, talk about Tiger. I'm going to New York right now to do the Breakfast Club. I know Charlamagne the Guy gonna have some funny slick say out his mouth, but it's all good though, because you know what? I made $375,823.50 in 14 days. So Charlamagne the Guy can say whatever the he want to say, because you know what? I'm getting money. Tell ya.
We ain't even interviewed yet.
Soldier young man.
We didn't say nothing to him.
Soldier young man. You're overthinking this Breakfast Club.
Soldier man.
Okay, just know that when you don't lie, you don't have to remember what you said. And I don't care how much money you got. We all get money. All right? The only thing you need to come in here with is truth, honesty, and a positive spirit.
Wouldn't the biggest comeback of 2018 be Meek Mill?
I don't even think Meek was a comeback. I thought Meek been here. Like, I don't know who.
Well, I guess he had the beef with Drake, and then he was in jail. It was a pretty tough.
Yeah, Meek had a big comeback.
He had a breakup.
He came back with a huge record, a huge album. Things are going great for him. I think Meek had the biggest comeback.
I would have given it to Tiger. You know what I'm saying?
Meek?
Yeah, because Tiger was Meek still had a name. Tiger was like kind of done out here after the whole Kylie thing. He didn't have no records. Then you come with the number one record.
Tiger always had a record. Tiger always had a record.
Always had a record.
What was the
He
record
always
before
had a
Tasting?
record.
It was Tiger always had
Don't
music.
Google. I see your little fingers working.
I don't remember it.
Exactly.
But Tiger always had a record. He always had a record. And then Tiger's from the West, so his records are big on the West side.
No.
Yes, they are.
Taste was a huge comeback for Tiger this
He had a
year.
record before Taste.
I don't remember it. Neither do you.
All right, now here's what Soulja Boy had to say about Kanye West as well.
Kanye West, all you did was kiss a couple at Louis Vuitton and Adidas and came out with a couple goofy pair of tennis shoes. I'm Young Draco. I came out with my own video game console. It made $1 million and made Nintendo come and try to sue me. I'm the reason when Kanye West act cocky, because you know why? When I first got on with Crank That Soulja Boy and I was 16 years old and I had the #1 song in the country, Kanye West was standing outside my motherfucking van. I didn't know who the he was. My manager opened the door and said, "Hey man, say what's up to Jay-Z artist. This is Kanye West. He got an album called College Dropout." I said, "I don't give a Get out my face."
You should have spoke to him.
One thing that's not going to happen in the Breakfast Club studio is all that yelling and screaming. Man.
Come on, bring it, Soulja Boy. Let's go.
All that yelling and screaming is not going to happen.
You know what? I interviewed Soulja Boy when he was 16 years old, like early
so
on.
So is this a 10-year challenge?
I was just thinking about how he acted back then, because
he was calm, shy.
He was actually very shy and very nervous.
Shy and talk.
And every question he would look over at the label at people, and they would like give him a little nod to what he could say. He was very cautious back then.
Why does he keep yelling about making $300,000 in 13 days?
14 days.
14 days.
But the second time it was $1 million.
But why? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
He's making money. He said he had the biggest comeback. Now, I tell you who's looking for Soulja Boy right now, Schoolboy Q.
The IRS.
He's not even barely on social media, and he said, bruh, I'm begging you, please help me get Soulja Boy in my next video, like ASAP. I'm looking for Big Draco. So when he comes up here, let's hook that up, make that happen. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
Wow. All right. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Charlamagne!
Who you giving that?
See? All that yelling ain't gonna fly.
Tell him, Charlamagne.
All right.
Who you giving that doggy to?
Okay.
You worth $10 million. Let him know. You're the reason why Kanye acts so cocky.
Today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
Don't make me feel bad.
Yes, today is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
Stop yelling.
And he did not march from Selma to Montgomery for y'all niggas to be in here acting like this. All right? And nor did he march from Selma to Montgomery for this young man, Malik Millett, to do what he did. So for after the hour, we will discuss.
Donkey of the Day's up next.
Okay.
It's time for Donkey of the Day. So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the heat.
Did she get Donkey of the Day? Please tell me.
Absolutely.
I have become Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You're a donkey.
Let's sit and talk for a spell, why don't we? Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, January 15th, goes to a young man named Malik Millett. Now, today is Martin Luther King Jr.'s actual B-Day. Dropping the clues bombs for Dr. MLK Jr. He possibly could have been 90 years old today. I say possibly because I hate when people say he would have been 90 years old today, as if they just know he would have been alive. All right, maybe. Okay? The life expectancy of a black American is 75.6 years. So I think it's safer to say he possibly would have been 90 years old today, but I doubt it. Nevertheless, today is the day he was born, and one of the many things he left us is his words from his I Have a Dream speech, which he delivered on August 28th, 1963, in which he called for civil and economic rights and an end to racism in the United States. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream of freedom and equality arising from a land of slavery and hatred. He had a dream that one day his 4 little children would one day live in a nation where they would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Well, I'm here to tell you that none of this has anything to do with Malik Millett. In fact, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did not march from Selma to Montgomery for N-words like Malik Millett. I mean, technically he did, but he didn't know that it would be N-words like Malik Millett making such poor decisions with their civil liberties. Now, Malik Millett was in an Uber, something he probably wouldn't have even been able to do if Dr. MLK Jr. hadn't fought to get the Civil Rights Act of 1964 implemented. If it wasn't for MLK Jr., it would probably be a blacks-only Uber, and blacks-only Uber would probably be a hearse or a paddy wagon. Now, Malik Millett was in this Uber, and he left something in his Uber. I've left something in an Uber once. It was a Montclair jacket. I did what everybody does when they leave something of value in the Uber. I sent an email, made a phone call letting them know I lost an item, described the item, never got it back. Okay, if somebody in New Jersey or New York City right now with a black Montclair jacket that they found in an Uber, courtesy of me, Charlemagne the God. Well, Malik left his bag in this Uber, and the driver of his Uber said he received an email letting him know that a previous rider had left the package in his vehicle. The email contained the phone number at which he could be reached. Well, when Malik was called, he answered the phone and said that he left the package in the car and he would meet with the driver to get it back. Malik confirmed his name and told the person on the phone that the bag he had left in the Uber was black. Okay, black. Like the color of the skin of the people that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. died for. And stories like Malik, have Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s spirit shaking his head in disgust because Malik was sent a picture of his bag just to make sure it was his. And when he went to retrieve it, this happened. Let's go to WPXI 11 for the report, please.
When Malik Millett booked an Uber ride near Pittsburgh, he left a bag behind that police say had some precious cargo inside.
He contacted Uber later through email and had asked them to somehow get him back this item, the bag.
The Uber driver was getting ready to return the bag, but looked inside and found 2 pounds of marijuana unintentionally left in his back seat. That Uber driver called police instead. Troopers found Millett's number in Uber records and reached out to him, pretending to be his Uber driver. The undercover officer returned the bag to Millett, and police say he seemed excited and happy to get it back, still not realizing who was actually behind the delivery. And police say after the fact, Millett actually tried to deny that bag was his. He is in jail on $150,000 bail.
I don't have to tell y'all why this is stupid, right? Some donkey of the days just sell themselves, right? See, some of y'all think drug dealing is a legal, honorable profession. All right, trapping has been promoted and marketed so well that some of you Negroes really think it's legal. That's the only reason you would go back to retrieve 2 pounds of marijuana in an Uber. If you leave a high quantity of drugs in an Uber, you got to charge that to the game. That's just the L you got to take. Going back to retrieve 2 pounds of weed as if it's a coat, a pair of shades, your phone, just lets me know you are abusing the freedom that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for your black ass to have. Now, it's times like this that I have to remind you what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would think of you if he was alive today. Please, congregation, let's pull out our Bibles and turn to the book of Boondocks, Season 1, Episode 9, titled Return of the King, please.
Is this it? This is what I got all those ass whoopings for? I had a dream once. It was a dream that little black boys and little black girls would drink from the river of prosperity, freed from the thirst of... I want to hear me say that word. It's the ugliest word in the English language, but that's what I see now.
Please let Remy Ma give Malik Millett the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
But...
Shut up.
Not for nothing.
Shut up, nigga.
You lose 2 pounds in an Uber. You just gonna let it go?
Yes.
No. You gonna think maybe the Uber driver didn't open it? Maybe he's just gonna return it?
Not a risk I'm willing to take.
So you gonna lose that 2 pounds?
Yes.
How much is that worth?
Charlemagne, you was the drug dealer.
I ain't sold drugs in so damn long. I don't know how much.
Back in your day, how much was it worth?
$1,000 a pound.
That's $2,000. Break it.
No.
All right.
Now you got a $150,000 bond.
Well, when he brought it back, I'd be like, that wasn't about weed.
Shut up. It's your Uber.
Wrong bag.
Wrong
bag.
Not
You
my
had to
bag.
identify yourself to retrieve your lost item.
What did they say
You
when
already
you go-
gave your name, your phone number, and everything else.
What do they say when you go to the airport? Have you been around this bag all the time? Has somebody else packed this bag? I don't know who packed this bag, sir.
This is exactly why Martin Luther King Jr.
I was framed.
regrets
I'm with you.
marching from
I was
Selma to
framed.
Montgomery.
All right.
Well,
Well,
feeling Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X sitting somewhere right now, having some Starbucks this morning, regretting ever marching for any of y'all.
all right.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for
Can't
that.
believe they
donkey
framed that
of
man
the
like
day.
that.
I'm with you.
Okay.
All right. Up next, slander the Breakfast Club. 800-585-1051. Do you want to slander the Breakfast Club? Maybe you want to slander me, or slander Yee, or better yet, slander Charlamagne.
Yee or C.
585-1051. If you want to slander the Breakfast Club, you can call right now and say whatever you want, and we'll play it on air. All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. If you want to slander the Breakfast Club, call us right now. Hello, who's this?
This is Miss Friday.
Hey, Miss Friday. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. I've heard that forever, Envy, and I was calling this slander you this morning, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Go in, Miss Friday. Go in.
Okay, Charlamagne, Angela, we love y'all. Envy, I love you too. But Envy,
Yes.
I've got to let you know from your social media, we all see how you've been getting money, and we respect the hustle. But the Christmas pictures, they were a little taunting in reference to other people that are not out here getting it like you. I would have rather you showed us ways and different things other than flipping the houses on how to give back and take care of our families for the communities. Also, Envy, you seem to be a little biased. Like, you're riding this Cardi B train, but you don't show Nicki no love.
I love Nicki. I love Cardi B too, but I do. If you follow my Instagram, you see that I talk about my toys for my toy drive. I talk about the Thanksgiving drive that I do and the mentoring, and I also try to help people to learn how to make money, not just put money in their face. I do the real estate. I do a whole bunch of things. So if you would follow me and stop looking at that, maybe you see other things as well.
I was waiting for that beige turn. I was waiting for that beige turn.
She says she loves you. She says she loves you.
Yeah, but I knew the beige was going to come out. I knew it was coming.
I'm trying to teach you. If you would just listen and just watch. I'm trying to teach you.
I was waiting for the beige rays to make an appearance.
It's not. It's not. That's funny to you?
It's hilarious.
Nelson, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
You want to slander Charlamagne?
I want to slander Charlamagne and Yee.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's go.
Hi, Nelson.
I'll start off kind of positive. I want to just start off by saying I love the show now, and I appreciate what y'all doing.
But
I appreciate y'all changing with the climate change, society-wise. But look, there was this one specific show where Charlamagne, this is where your slander come in, where you masturbate on your knees. Now look, that's your thing. It ain't my thing, whatever. But during that session, DJ Envy asked Angela Yee, after Angela Yee talked about and shamed Charlamagne for doing that, he said, Angie, do you masturbate like that? And she said, that's not none of your business. I think that's inappropriate. How are you going to find that inappropriate after you talked about them masturbating, but when somebody says something to you about anything, you're like, I got a boyfriend. That's inappropriate.
I can't imagine I said that's inappropriate. I'll have to look back at that. But I didn't bring up the whole masturbating on my knees. He brought that up on his own free will.
But you partook in the conversation, and you should have done it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne, I got an issue with you. You. I feel like when it's the issue with women, you try to overdo it. Women are women trying to be equal, that's great. But you make it to where they're over us.
Crazy.
If we're going to be equal, equal.
We are over you.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if you know or not, but women are the CEOs of my life.
They are.
Okay, I think God could possibly be a black woman. So I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I know my wife runs my life. My mother runs my life. All my homegirls run my life. I don't know what you're talking about. My daughters run my life. Sorry.
Daytria.
Daytria is in the building representing Virginia. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You want to slander Yee?
You know, every time I hear yeast, I think of yeast. I hate the name. I can deal with Angela.
She didn't make
Angela
I don't
Yeast.
know.
She didn't make that name, Mama.
And by the way, you eat yeast every day.
She has a yeast infection, Yee. Be sensitive to her. Okay? Clearly she has a yeast infection.
Her name sounds itchy, and I just hate it.
That's
All
that
right.
yeast infection
I'll change my name to Angela Monistat.
Angela Monistat. That left wall of hers is itching so crazy right now. So you got to be sensitive to our
That's
callers.
inappropriate.
Andrew.
Hey, good morning.
Who you want to slander, sir?
DJ Envy, I got to slander you real quick. I got a problem with, like, how insecure you are. So, like, when Angela Yee...
Awesome, Issa Rae.
When Angela Yee goes on vacation, right, you do the rumor report. When Charlamagne goes on vacation, you let the community do Donkey of the Day. But when you go on vacation, you still try to do that DJ Envy.
You should let me do a Yee mix.
People's choice. Why don't you let somebody else do the...
Yeah, I've done the Yee mix a couple of times, and
Issa Beige.
He actually did it. He did the Yee mix.
Andrew.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm insecure. I'm not going to let nobody come here and do my mix.
Issa Beige.
Matter of fact, I don't even want to give somebody that thought. I didn't want anybody to think about that. All right. Slander the Breakfast Club.
Envy Ray is horrible.
585-1051. If you want to slander the Breakfast Club, call us now. Good morning. DJ Envy, Angela Monistat, Charlamagne the God. It's Slander the Breakfast Club.
With my insecure friend, DJ Envy.
800-585-1051.
Insecure mix coming up.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, man, it's Poppy from Florida, man.
Poppy.
I want to send a Charlamagne first. Yo, Charlamagne, man, just come out and tell everybody that you bleaching, man. You know, and it's all good to come out and say that, you know, because you from Africa, right? You from Nigeria. Well, you're not, but Envy.
I don't even know what you just said. All I heard was bleaching.
Yeah, man, I said, just come out and tell everybody that you bleaching, you know?
Just say you bleaching.
Like
You could do some type of endorsement for a bleaching
I would
brand.
never insult Dr. Natasha Sandy, the greatest dermatologist in the world, by saying
just
such a
come
thing.
out and say it, man. DJ Envy, I got something for you, man. Let's.
Hello.
Come out one day and tell everybody that you gay, you know, or you like follow or whatever it is, man. Just come out. It's okay, man. They're going to accept you. You heard me?
I thought I was the gay one.
You are the gay one. I guess I'm the gay one, too, now. We gay together. Bert and Ernie. Go ahead. Now, that's it? That's what you got?
Angela Yee.
Yes.
You're giving out all these relationship advice, right? Like, your shit don't sing. Now, if you ever come out one day, I want to hear it on the radio, all right?
If I ever come out.
If your boyfriend ever cheated on you or whatever, come out and tell everybody what you did.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm going to say it again, clarity. I said.
A clarity.
Come out. If your boyfriend ever cheated on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever goes on in your relationship, I would have come out and tell everybody.
Okay.
All right, bro. All right.
No problem. I have no problem talking about my ex-boyfriend cheating on me. If my current boyfriend cheats on me, I won't have one.
You understood what he said?
I don't know, but I'm just trying to help.
Roberto!
What's up, DJ? What's going on?
Roberto!
What's happening? What's happening, Angie? I want to slander you today, DJ. We got to talk.
K!
Listen, you say you deleted everything R. Kelly from your computer?
See, Poppy.
So you deleted Step in the Name of Love.
Yes,
I
see.
Believe I Can Fly.
See.
Everything R. Kelly, because the songs are negative.
See, I cannot support him anymore. He's a pedophile.
Please don't do that fake accent or I'm going to have to slander you.
Did you delete Maxwell Fortunate?
No.
All right, Charlamagne,
R. Kelly wrote and produced that. Did you delete Life by Casey and
you know
JoJo?
Envy loves Maxwell.
R. Kelly produced and wrote that too.
You're not listening, Sammy Sosa. You're not listening. If you're going to delete R. Kelly, you have to delete the whole laptop, my friend. Because what have you played lately that's positive? What song in your laptop right now that you play that is positive?
Ooh,
Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, we got you
Kendrick
now.
Lamar. What song right now? You think
got you now.
I know a song. I can name a song he played that was positive.
What song?
Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. You need to smile. You too angry.
Ain't
Going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life.
I ain't going back and forth.
Why y'all not let people slander us?
Hey.
He did. All right, let's go to one more. All right, let's go to line. Who is this? Marky, good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Is this Marky?
Yes.
Hey, Marky, who you want to slander?
Everybody.
Are you in the bathroom?
No.
You sound like you're pooping right now.
Are you
Oh
sure?
my gosh, no, I'm not. I just at work.
Okay.
I just walked out of my office. I was like about to go get breakfast, but now I'm walking to go get breakfast. I work at FAU in Florida. And so first of all, I've been trying to call y'all for a long time, so I got a lot to say. I'm slandering all of y'all.
Okay, let's go.
So Angela, I think you're beautiful. You're an inspiration, so I have nothing to slander about you. Charlamagne is going to stop slandering my state.
Florida.
I am a proud, beautiful black woman from Florida, and I have a lot going for myself. We are not all crazy.
That's right. Shout out to you.
DJ Envy.
Thank you for calling, Mama.
I don't really got much to slander about you. You keep raising those beautiful children and them girls.
That's what I'm talking about.
Charlamagne, I have been listening to your book, and I will listen to your other book. Angela, you need to write some books.
I'm working on my book right now, boo.
And then whoever tweets for y'all need to get me to tweet for y'all, because I was really upset. This is my real slander. I was really upset when you all had Lisa Van Allen come to your show, and the tweet did not align with the voice of, I feel, your show.
Oh, you want a job?
Did it have to do with the with R. Kelly liking things in his anus?
Yes. I feel like your show is more aligned with a little bit more moral.
It was sensationalized. It was a sensationalized tweet, whoever tweeted that.
Taylor.
Yes.
Taylor.
Yeah, you're going to throw Taylor under the bus?
That was Taylor.
She's part of the Breakfast Club.
Don't do that, because she answered the phone, and when I said about who I was going to slander, I said whoever runs the Twitter. She said, "You going to slander me?" I said, "I'm sorry, but I just didn't like that."
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Thank you, Mama.
All right, you guys have a nice day. You can find me on Twitter, Journey Del Mar. On Instagram, Journey Del Mar. If you want to look at my page, I look really nice.
All right.
Make sure you flush the toilet.
Bye. Slander the Breakfast Club, 800-585-1051. Now, we got rumors on the way?
Well, since you brought up R. Kelly, let's talk about what he's dealing with right now every single day. He doesn't even care about his songs getting pulled from streaming services. I'll tell you what he's more concerned with.
All right, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to these rumors. Let's talk Meek Mill.
Listen up. This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's The Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Meek Mill has announced that he will be on Saturday Night Live. This is going to be the first time that he's actually been on Saturday Night Live, so congratulations to him.
No, good for Saturday Night Live.
That's going to be on January 26th.
That's dope.
Some of these shows be culturally clueless. So somebody at Saturday Night Live said, who'd be great to have on the show that would make us look cool? Meek Mill. Yes.
Yeah, not bad. All right, and also congratulations to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. They are having a baby, as you know, with the surrogate, and here's what they had to say about what sex the child is going to be.
You working on another child?
We are.
That's great.
Yes.
Wow. Do you have a due date?
We do. It's sometime soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know if it's a boy or a girl?
We do. It's a boy.
Oh, congratulations to them.
Congratulations. Kids are always a blessing.
And I want to tell a lot of women out there that are maybe in a relationship and not ready to have a baby that you can actually freeze your eggs, and a lot of insurance companies actually cover it. So you don't necessarily have to pay that in full.
What makes you think those women don't know that?
No, because a lot of women don't.
Oh.
I talked to a lot of people. They didn't know that they think it's a very expensive thing, but a lot of insurance companies actually cover it. So if you're getting 30 years old, 31, and you're not there, freeze the eggs.
I got mad homegirls who froze their eggs.
Absolutely.
In the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people have been freezing their eggs as of late.
Yes.
So. Yeah. Just because sometimes people aren't ready to have a baby and they want to make sure there's no issues later on down the line, because you never know.
A lot of insurance is covered.
All right, now let's discuss Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle. Apparently, people really thought they were engaged. They were doing a photo shoot, and I'm sure you guys have seen these pictures. The photos will run in GQ magazine, and they look like, they're engaged. They're like engagement photos. Well, even though Nipsey Hussle said, it ain't an engagement shoot, it's a GQ magazine shoot with my girl, a lot of people still don't believe him. They think they're trying to hide the fact that they're engaged. But congratulations to them if they are.
Why would they be hiding the fact that they're
I don't know.
engaged?
Maybe they want to secretly be engaged and not have the world in on it, because then everybody weighs in and has things to say. They want to enjoy it.
That is true.
Between themselves. Who knows?
Because everything is not everybody's business. Like, just because they don't make announcements to the world doesn't mean that they're trying to hide it either.
And yeah, they have to know doing a photo shoot, that's an engagement photo shoot, would make people think that they're engaged.
Really engaged, yeah.
Yeah, but they said they're not. A rep for Nipsey also says it was just a photo shoot with GQ magazine. They are not engaged. but other people connected to the shoot say that they definitely did get engaged.
Only rich people have photo shoots for engagements, by the way. Because I'm saving my money for the actual photos of the wedding.
I mean, people can. It's just, it doesn't have to be expensive, but they can have engagements.
When did this gender reveal thing start?
I have no
Has that
idea.
always
I have
been
no
around?
idea. I know. No, I got 5 kids. I've never done one, so it had to be within the last 2 years.
I feel like it's so new. I've never heard of this until recently.
I've been disappointed. Not disappointed, but I've been disappointed at every gender reveal I've ever had in my life. And that's when you're sitting in the doctor's office and they doing the sonogram and they're like, oh, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
Don't say you're
Not
disappointed.
disappointed.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Don't say that. That don't sound
a
good.
healthy baby.
I said I'm not disappointed, but I'm disappointed, but not disappointed.
That's the same. What?
You know, people know what I mean. I
Nothing
love my
better than
girls, but I wanted a boy
beautiful
too.
black girls.
Well, you know, you can set it up. You can have a boy.
I was tried to do that for the third one, and I, shot the club up a little early. So we done. Shop is closed, unless we get another oven to bake it in. That's what a surrogate is, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, you're considering that too?
Yeah, that or adoption, honestly. Yeah.
All right. Well, girls are a blessing.
Yes, they are.
All right. I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
Revolt! We'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Let's go!